I think at this point that it's been time for us to let Kanye West go for those who haven't done it yet because it's not giving.
Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck
on. Hey, what is going on, y'all? We have to talk about Mr. College Dropout himself, Kanye West, Yeezy, all of the things. I am beyond tired. I honestly have been avoiding talking about Kanye West for weeks now, since the announcement of him and Kim Kardashian getting the divorce. I mean, we all saw that coming. We all saw that this was going to be the end game. Eventually, we saw it, and a lot of us saw how it was going to play out, is that Kanye West was going to do some stuff like what he's doing now, and Kim was going to be able to activate her inner white woman and, you know, express like that she feels, all these things from Kanye West, and making him even more look like a problematic black person, like making him look like the aggressor. But what I did not expect is for me to actually be on Kim Kardashian's side. Like, Kanye West is so bad right now that he has me defending two white people from him. I don't have any words. From Pete Davidson to Kim Kardashian West or whatever it is, I'm like, girl, why? Like, why is this even like happening? Why do we have to? And Kanye West has just been, from him dating all of these white women, to him dating white women that look like Kim Kardashian clones, to the Pete Davidson music video that he did where he essentially was burying Pete Davidson, to continuously harassing Kim Kardashian on Instagram, making comments about North being on TikTok, this and that. I am just like, we need to let this, like, the last 90 days have been enough. But I honestly can tell and knew that if we can let Kanye West get on here and say that slavery was a choice, to shake hands with Donald Trump, to do all these things over the last couple of years, and we are still supporting him. Some folks are actively supporting him and defending him and calling him a genius. It's making me think that capitalism has such a strong hold on you that you think anyone who has money like Kanye West is automatically given genius level. Like, anytime, like, it's just, oh, they're a genius. They're a genius because they know how to exploit people and all those things. Kanye West, a lot of folks have been, like a lot of comedians and stuff, have been saying Kanye West would not be getting the attention if he didn't have the money behind the things. People would not be listening to him. People would not be paying attention to any of the stuff. So they feel like that he's speaking some type of truth, but there's no truth in a lot of the things that he's saying. I mean, Kanye West literally is at this point now where he can throw water on a wall and call it art. Like, that's where he's at now. Like, he can essentially do that, and none of the things that he's doing can be critiqued or criticized. And, like, hey, this stuff that he's doing with Kim Kardashian is like, the stuff has been so vile and so disgusting that I'm actually doing a video about it. I would never guess in a million years that I'll be doing a video saying, no, Kim Kardashian is being treated wrong. Yes, Kim Kardashian likely knew some of the things about Kanye West, about him, having this personality and and she was right there when he was, dragging the Donda house, and she was out there tweeting saying that she let her kids run it. This nonprofit that's supposed to be helping black folks out in Chicago. Kim Kardashian said she give it to her kids, she doesn't care. Like, she sat through all of that. She sat through him saying slavery is a choice, all the other stuff. So it's kind of like, Kim, you now are dealing with the stuff that we were dealing with, and now she doesn't want our support. She doesn't need our support. She's a rich white woman. She has a whole empire. She doesn't need the protection and stuff that these black folks need. That these black folks need. Like, it's not the same thing. But it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. And I am tired of hearing people say, well, he's going through something. He's lost his mother. He's been dealing with a lot. There are a lot of people who are dealing with stuff that's far worse than Kanye West. And we're not going to sit up here and allow him for his, mental health issues and things he's dealing with to be able to terrorize everybody else. Yes, definitely support of mental health and all the other things, but you don't get to hurt other people in the process. You don't get a chance to do that. And I think that some folks are allowing him to get away with that because he is rich. Because the people who are also dealing with mental health issues and stuff, they're casted aside. These are the people who are living, in poverty. These are folks who are like discarded in society and all those things, and don't have the resources and don't have, the connections and stuff like a Kanye West do. So there's nobody who can like talk to him and to like all these like rich celebrities that he knows, all this resource stuff he has access to. Like he's never this is beyond it. This is harassment. This is not mental health. This is harassment. And he's been doing it for a minute now. And I know Pete Davidson has been joking about it and laughing about it and stuff, but that video was disturbing. And to hear Kanye West seemingly, defend it. Like, there's a music video of you kidnapping and buried. Like, are you okay? Like, the man decapitated his head and then called it art. Like, where is the old Kanye West at? Where is the Kanye West at that had us thinking about black folks getting free liberation and questioning things and questioning capitalism, questioning like all these things that are wrong in the world? The man is not okay. He's not. He's not okay. And I'm just wondering, how long is he going to not be okay before it is too late? Before it's a situation where people say, oh my gosh, like I wish we would have showed up for him and I wish we did all the other stuff. How about we show up to the people who are on the receiving end of his harassment? Like, you have Kim's divorce is final now. She is divorced. It has went through. The judge has seen the stuff and just said, hey girl, it's not giving. And Kanye West has repeatedly been posting stuff, tweeting stuff. He didn't delete all that stuff off of Instagram, but it's the stuff that we don't see online that he's doing. Like he's going out with these women who look like Kim Kardashian clones. And it's just like, I want to know, what is the end game? What is the reason behind doing all of this stuff? Is it to harass this woman to make her stay with you? Is it to get back at her for something she did wrong to you? Or is it just to bring attention or whatever to projects and stuff that you're working on? Like, I don't own any pair of Yeezys. I'm not interested in supporting Kanye West in no way, shape, or form. Honestly, I don't. I would buy some bootleg Yeezys before I buy something from Yeezy. That man don't deserve no more money. He don't need no more coin. Point blank, period. Let's talk about this music video that he did. This is on BuzzFeed. Last week, Kanye West sparked fierce backlash when he released a music video that depicted him kidnapping and decapitating a claymation version of Pete Davidson, his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian's quote-unquote new boyfriend. It came after weeks of the rapper lashing out at Pete both online and in his new songs, with Kim even expressing concern for her new partner's safety in text that Kanye West, who legally changed his name to Ye last year, leaked online. So this man has been posting text messages from conversation from Kim saying, hey, this is too much, posting to his millions of followers. And let me tell you something, this stuff is scary because you don't think there could be some potential fan and somebody who is really praising him and really just feeling like he is a god almost and is interested in causing harm to this person. Like, this is very dangerous. And then we'll laugh at it. We won't have this. We'll say it's no concern or whatever until something happens. Until it's like, oh my gosh. And all of these folks are sick and twisted. Like, people don't mind following folks like that and believing everything they're saying and doing, and we'll do it. even though Kanye West hasn't named it, like he's joking, they will do that. Like I guarantee you somebody's thinking about it right now. I guarantee you. Now this is his post responding to folks calling him out and saying that video was disgusting. He said, art is therapy just like this view. Art is protected as freedom of speech. Art inspires and simplifies the world. Art is not a proxy for any ill or harm. Any suggestion otherwise about my art is false and malintended. Now I believe probably some lawyer probably told him, hey girl, you gotta do something. You're gonna say, hey girl, I don't condone any of these things. If y'all girls come out here and harass this man, it ain't got nothing to do with me. This is what it sounded like. So basically Ye is just saying, girl, if that happens, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Da 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 da. Like girl, I ain't say none of that. But we all know that like there's some sick and twisted folks out in this world, and they will praise and view Kanye West as this high-powered being or whatever. Like you just never know, and might feel, you know, what's name to do something. Like no girl, like he is out here giving us signals. I mean, we've already seen that with Donald Trump. He might not, well, he did say, like, he is responsible for January 6th. Like, he can put all the legal jargon out that he wants to, but he is essentially responsible for January 6th, the whole situation, the whole everything that happened with January 6th. Like, the man told them folks, he enticed the crowd, he did all these things, he kept giving them messages, and all of these things to get these folks riled up, and then when they go out and do it, it's, oh, well, I didn't mean it like that. Well, what do you mean? Because these folks ain't just doing it just because they are doing it because they feel like you have given them a space to feel comfortable doing these things. Like that's what you want. Like you're like it's sick and it's twisted. And I really don't think it's funny. So with me saying all of that, I just really think it is time for us to go ahead and just abandon Kanye West if we can. Like I honestly, you know, downloaded his album the other day, Not Done to 2. I've not listened to any of his new body of work. The only thing I probably listen to is probably like a song if it comes on the radio or something, or if I'm in the club. But I don't actively support this person. But I think it's not, you know, it's not black folks that are out here supporting Kanye West and keeping him like employed and keeping him coined up and all that. His fan base is definitely a wider audience. I think it's more majority white than it is black. And they love this type of stuff. They think this is like funny. They think this is entertaining. This is fun. Like, and it's disgusting. It's really sad. And I cannot believe that I'm actually saying this, but I actually hope that Kim Kardashian is receiving the health and care and the protection that she needs. Because this, I just can't imagine going through a public situation like this with my ex. Like I would be under a rock. I would literally be under a rock. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this whole situation, girl. I've been paying attention to it, unfortunately, but I am like really exhausted of seeing them. I'm honestly like, girl, just remove us from the group chat. Oh, like, I don't want to hear anything else about child divorce and all the other stuff. I want to go back to a time where Kanye West wasn't as talkative, when he was quiet, he was working on his stuff, and he was just putting out projects. This Kanye West that is telling us his every desire, every little thing, or every opinion is not the Kanye West that I'm interested in, point blank in the period.